In addition to the drop in birth rate among Catholic families, another contributing factor to the fact that churches are closing and merging and new creative restructuring has to happen in the church in America is the demographic changes. There's been a movement of the economy and movement of people physically from what was the traditional more eastern areas or industrialized areas of America to a more southern drop and a swing westward. I call it the crescent. In fact, you could even see here, these are new missions and outreaches of our own eparchy. Eparchy is the word for diocese in Eastern churches. So we have outreaches and missions in areas where we never had anything before because there's a shift in the demographics from the traditional areas, the old cities, the big old churches we had, people moving away from the cities into the suburbs even further, even out of state, relocating completely from the eastern areas to southern and western areas where there weren't Catholic churches before, certainly not for us, not busy Catholic churches. So the second big reason why there's this restructuring is once again a matter of sheer numbers. First, as we said yesterday, it was contraception, smaller families. We just physically don't have the people that we had before, and our churches and schools were built for that demographic. Well, it changed. So we don't physically have those people and children anymore. So it can't support the schools and the churches. And the second numbers factor having to do with numbers, sheer numbers, before we get to any other factors, is demographic shifts. Moving away from the old churches. Yes, they closed because there's nobody left to support them. Nobody going there. And there was a shift south and west. Demographic shift of America, and that has caused that's a cause of it's a big factor, a big cause of having to change, merge, close these older churches. We're going to look at some other factors as well. But you have to remember, there's two important factors that have to do with sheer numbers, birth rate and movement away